So who's getting fed up of not having any football? Long since been a bugbear of mine. The weather's lovely for playing football, for watching football, at a game or going to a beer garden watching football. And guess what? There's no football. Very strange. And we'll all be sitting, freezing our bollocks off in the winter watching football. But the close season's still got a bit to go yet. So I thought I'll just throw some casual darts and give you my predictions for the Premier Leagues. I say leagues because it's going to be the English Premier League and the Scottish Premiership. I am an advocate of Scottish football. I'll do that last so you can switch off if you're not interested. But my prediction for the English Premiership this upcoming season, I'm not going to go 1 to 20. That'd be even more boring to listen to and you'll lose track of it, but I'm just going to give you some headlines. There's some out there predictions, but my first prediction is the one that is not out there at all, and that is Manchester City will win the Premier League. So big deal, you're probably thinking. Who cares? They're 8 to 15, almost unbackable unless you're putting on a big old wedge. But making up the top 4, I see a bit of a shake up this year compared to last season. I think in no particular order. Let's sod it. Let's say it probably in this order. I'll say Man United, Chelsea and Tottenham. Now Chelsea and Tottenham have been nowhere near it last season, certainly. The two of them have appointed new managers, both top managers, one more proven in this country, well in England, than the other, but it's going to be a box office season for those two clubs. They're both going to finish in the top 4, in my view, by virtue of not having European football this season coming. So, with full domestic concentration, and that will make up the top 4. Conversely, I think Arsenal's squad, Champions League football, will take its toll on them. Now, okay, they are now getting linked with some pretty good signings, so we'll see what that brings. That's 100, by the way. I think Arsenal will struggle. They haven't had Champions League football in a few years, and I think it will knock Newcastle back a little as well. So I am predicting that Arsenal, and let's stick with Brighton, will make up the top 6. I think Newcastle will slip from that top 6, but we'll get out of a Champions League group stage. And you're all wondering, well, where's Liverpool? You're also wondering, will this be a 180? No, it's not even a 140. I thought the first 2 were in. Nice darts though. I'm going to predict Liverpool will finish 7th or 8th. Another poor domestic season, but win the Europa League. I think it might be one of those Mourinho Man United seasons where from February on they put everything into the Thursday nights and win it and get into the Champions League by that way. So City, United, Spurs, Chelsea, top 4. City as champions. In terms of the relegation, I've got 2 big shouts here. The first one is Luton Town to survive. That's at least my 3rd ton, by the way. How long have we? 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. I don't buy this Luton Town going to be the worst team in Premier League memory and all that stuff. Absolutely not. They are a big club. Another ton. Christ, I wish I was playing a match. I think Luton, there's going to be that novelty value. Every single game, a cup final. Fans be up for it. I'm assuming they're playing their games at Kenilworth Road. Who's going to want to go there? That's going to be a leveller. Every away day is going to be huge for them. Second season syndrome might bite them the following season, as it does many clubs. But Luton, even if it's just 17th, Luton Town will not be in the bottom three. And who will be in the bottom three? In no particular order. Sheffield United will go down. Burnley will also stay up, by the way. Sheffield United will drop. Bournemouth will drop. And my surprise, perhaps, is I am going to go... I know you'll be thinking this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, but I am going to say Brentford. I know they're right up there, but it's not just the Ivan Toney thing, but obviously that's a big miss, obviously, for a large chunk of the season, but an element of a cloud over them there. But I just think time could be up for Brentford. We've seen it before, you know, your Stoke Cities and whatnot. Clubs, they appear to almost establish themselves in the Premier League for a number of seasons as mid-table, or to be fair to Brentford, probably have to say they were better than mid-table. They were right up there, and then the arse can fall out of it almost overnight. And I just see Brentford starting poorly and not getting out of that rut. That's my three to go down: Brentford, Bournemouth, Sheffield United. Naturally, there'll be a lot of disagreement with a lot of what I've said in this video. I'd be slightly amazed actually if everyone agreed with everything, because that would be just weird. So, I'll be eager to hear what your predictions are. Thanks for watching.